Example 5, simplify the 6th root of 4 times the square root of 2. Again, this is a square root of 2, 2 to the first. So, looking at these two numbers, we have 4 and we have the square root of 2. We want both of them to be some number raised to a power, and obviously 2 is possible, right? We can make that happen. So the 6th root is going to stay in the 6th root because we don't deal with that until the very last step. We're going to rewrite 4 as 2 to the 2nd power. We're going to rewrite the square root of 2 as 2 to the 1/2 power. So again, you want both of those objects inside the radical to be the same number raised to some power. Then, the rule tells me I'm supposed to add the powers. So if I do 2 plus 1/2, this power plus this power, that's 4 halves plus 1/2 is 5 halves. So I end up with the 6th root of what to the 5 halves?
2.
Right, 2 to the 5 halves. Again, the rule specifically states x to a power equals x to the sum of the powers. You don't change the base. Whatever the base is stays the same. And then the last step is we're going to multiply the index times the denominator. So we're going to get 2 to the 5 over 12. All right. Now, something's going to happen in a homework assignment down the road within the next 5 to 10 lessons. I don't know when it happens. All I know is it happens every year, and I forget to mention it in this lesson because it never happens again before they happen. Here's what I'm going to talk about. Suppose they give you this problem. Let's go 5 times the 7th root of 125 times the 6th root of 25. Let's make it the 3rd root of 25. That problem. How is that different than what we just saw?
You have to simplify both of the things that are in.
That, what else is different? There's a 5 out in front of the whole thing, right? So the main issue that's different is this 5. So this is more like what we're seeing right now. But you can see, as Austin said, 25 to the 2nd is 625. It skips right over 125. But I know that 25 is 5 to the 2nd power. 125 is 5 to the 3rd power, right? So I can bring them both down to a 5. That's doable. So that's basically the same thing we're dealing with today. That will actually happen probably in tonight's lesson. So 125 is 5 to the 3rd power. And this, since this is 5 squared, that's actually going to be 5 to the 2/3 power. All right? But here's the thing I want to bring to your attention. I'm going to put that 5 in black. All right, that 5 outside. Braden, you look confused. What's wrong?
5 to the 20. 5 to the 3rd.
Okay, 25 is 5 squared.
Yeah.
5 to the 2/3.
Okay.
2/3. So fractional power is always the inside power divided by the root. Okay? So, I'm going to leave that 5 out in front in black because we don't want to deal with it yet. Okay? Just to remind us that it's there, but we don't need to worry about it. So what's in blue has to be dealt with before what's in black. Next, if I'm doing this problem and this 5 wasn't there and I didn't even have to think about it, and I was looking at this, what's the next thing I would do?
Add the 2 powers.
Add the 2 powers. So the 7th root stays the 7th root. 5 stays 5. 3 plus 2/3. 11/3, right?
Yep.
9/3 plus 2/3. So 5 to the 11/3. Marker's not writing the numbers on it, right? So 11/3. So 5 to 11/3 is what that is. 7th root. And again, we got this 5 out in front that, hey, maybe it's important, but not yet. All right. Be patient. Patience is very key on these problems. Yeah, that 5 is just staring at the wall. I know that 5 is different, and I want to do something. Leave it alone. Just keep it out. Next, the 7th root of 5 to 11/3. If I didn't have the black 5 there, how would I do this?
Multiply 7 times.
Multiply the 7 and 3. So this red stuff becomes 5 to the 11/21, right? What's happening to the 5? It's being multiplied. Does that look familiar? That is the same skill that this is, right? We're multiplying 5s, we add the powers. We're multiplying 5s, we're going to add the powers. So 5 is the base. That's 21/21 plus 11/21 makes 32/21. So if they have some whole number out in front of this whole thing, the very last step, after you get this guy here fixed completely, then multiply by that the same way you multiplied up here. Add the 2 powers together. 1 plus 11 over 21 is 21 over 21 plus 11 over 21, which is 32 over 21. All right. So again, they're going to throw that at you without reintroducing the topic again at some homework assignment down the road in the next 5 to 10 lessons. I know it happens every year because the entire class, I have no idea how to do number 10 or whatever number it is, and then I have to show them at that point. So I've shown you up front now. Hopefully all of you know how to do it now, or if not, at least only 2 or 3 people say, I have no idea how to do this, and I can just fix those 2 or 3.